Hey there, my lovely gamer buddies. Welcome to episode 4 of season 2 of Tara Talks. I'm your host, Tara Babcock, here for Zoomin.tv Games, and this week we're going to see the Barons live up to its name, Activision Blizzard fight for independence, and we're going to see that Rockstar's spy game, Agent, is still a thing. Also, we're going to talk a little bit about girl gaming and Tara's topic, so let's get into this exciting episode. Microsoft is the new home of the 180. Apparently the Xbox One is going to allow anyone to develop and publish content. This means you don't even need a dev kit, you can just go ahead and develop content on the console that you buy in stores. According to Mark Whitten from Microsoft, all developers will have full access to every functionality of the Xbox One. This includes full RAM memory, achievements, cloud services, and online Xbox Live gaming. And now for something completely different. Call of Duty gamers are a bunch of childish punks. I'm sure for most of you that's no news at all, but this time gamers have been sending death threats to community manager Dave Wunderhair after he broke the news about new balance changes for weapons in Black Ops 2. This reminds me a lot of every time there's a balance change in StarCraft. David Kim gets a lot of flack for it. People get really passionate about their balance in their video games. But grow up, big babies, come on.
You're so God damn! Fuck! What the fuck? Now this shit comes out.
Former Microsoft manager Don Mattrick is going to have a lot of work to do with his new job as president of Zynga. The company behind Farmville has suffered a loss of almost $16 million in the second quarter of this year. The number of people playing their games has plummeted to 39 million per day, when last year it used to be 72 million per day. Zynga has fired many people and closed many offices, so Don Mattrick had better be a good magician. Activision Blizzard has bought its freedom. With the help of a couple investors, they paid $8.2 billion to Vivendi Universal Group. Now the company owns most of its own stock, but Vivendi is still in it for about 12%. According to Bobby Kotick, this majority stake in the company will give more freedom to the decision makers. Apparently it makes sense financially, but it will not undo the weapon balance changes in Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Sorry guys. And some sad news today from World of Warcraft. The game only has 7.7 million subscribers. That's down from 8.3 million just 3 months ago and the 10+ million that they achieved last year after Mists of Pandaria launched. Personally, I stopped playing World of Warcraft and Cataclysm when that looking for raid thing came out, and it just kind of ruined raiding for me. I mean, everyone got like the same items, but they were just like slightly better when you weren't in looking for raid, and it was just way too easy. It kind of became a joke for me, and it was taking up too much of my time, and it was kind of just like a carrot on a stick, but I still do love the game a lot, and I really wish the best for World of Warcraft. I don't want to see it go away. I literally miss that game and my raid and my guild like every day. The Barons chat must be actually barren now, and the LFG for Hogger must be really hard nowadays. Don't give up, World of Warcraft. Don't go away.
I just finished reading The Shattering yesterday, and I noticed something. It said that Falstad Wildhammer was going to be on the Council of Three Hammers, but in the beta it's Kurdrin Wildhammer, and Falstad is not in the game at all. What happened to him?
Yeah, Alex, what's up with that?
The Ouya console has just been released and we're still waiting on the game stick, but now Mad Catz, the developer of third-party controllers, has announced its own Android-based console. The Mojo will be released by the end of the year and allows downloads over Google Play, Amazon, and the Nvidia Tegra Zone. I want to bet you're all super pumped now. Not really an announcement, but Rockstar Games has renewed its license for the trademark of Agent. Agent was first announced for the PS3 as a spy game in the Cold War back in 2009, but after that we never really heard about it. Maybe this means that Agent will be the first next-generation game we see from Rockstar. Fear Online has been announced as a free-to-play multiplayer shooter for the PC. Wait, Fear used to be that scary horror shooter with the freaky little girl, right? This should be interesting. Rayman Legends will also be released for the PC, on the 29th of August to be exact. Of course, the adventure game will be released on a broad selection of other consoles, including the Wii U. And while we're still on the topic of the Wii U, Call of Duty Ghosts is going to be coming to the Nintendo platform. Activision has a ton of goodness lined up for the Wii U, including a new SpongeBob game, Skylander Swap Force, and get this, Angry Birds Star Wars. I am so stoked for that. That sounds fucking epic. But that's the future. What's out this week? If you're into old school shooters, then Rise of the Triad must be your thing. This run and gun shooter will be available Wednesday, July 31st via Steam on PC. Also on Steam is Castle Storm. This tower destruction game looks pretty sweet and allows you to play a role in the question, who's better, Vikings or Knights? This game has been available since Monday, July 29th. Today, North Americans and Europeans can download Pixel Junk Monsters Ultimate HD for the PlayStation Vita. It's a remake of the first tower defense Pixel Junk Monsters game from 2008. And lastly, since yesterday you could have been playing the Terraria Collector's Edition on your Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3. If you haven't downloaded this already, you should really consider this build and dig adventure. It's freaking adorable. And now let's transition over to Tara's topic, where it's all serious business. At least today. So yesterday I released a video on my own channel called Women in Esports, and it kind of just outlined how women are treated differently, why they're treated differently, why they get more attention, and all of that kind of stuff. And it's really a controversial subject, but I feel like it's something that I can step back from and kind of just see from a logical perspective. And I feel like a lot of feminists have covered it, and I feel like a lot of men who are just like angry that women are getting attention more often than men have covered it. And I just wanted to give a more sober approach. So I did just that, and I talked about how, you know, women are still kind of not as involved in gaming as it is men. It's still like a male-dominated arena, and a lot of women are feeling kind of like pushed away because men are always assuming that they're in it for some other like reason, or they just want attention and stuff like that. So that's basically what I talk about, but I also talk about like directly to women. Like, you guys need to understand that there have been women in gaming who have like taken advantage of men, who have done it just for attention, and that is a thing. So guys are kind of skeptical, and I want to know if you guys generally feel like you are judging a girl when she first comes into gaming. Like, for myself, when you first saw me and you saw that I was hosting this show, did you guys think, oh, just another attention whore, just another actress wannabe and stuff like that? Did you guys stereotype me? And let me know if you guys actually did, because I'm assuming a lot of you guys did, right? But then you started to warm up to me when you realized that I was giving my own opinions on the topics, that I really do love gaming, that you checked out my own channel and realized that I have a lot of VODs up where I've been playing StarCraft, League of Legends, retro games, even things like Happy Wheels and Farmville, and just every kind of game imaginable. And just seeing my background, did that make you guys like feel a little bit more comfortable with me in the gaming community? Do you guys feel that girls do have a place in gaming, even though a lot of them generally aren't as good as men? Do you feel like women can be as good as men at all? I think you guys should check out my video too before you make an educated opinion on this. So check it out on my channel, and make sure you guys give a respectful comment down there for me, because this is kind of a controversial and sensitive topic, and I think that there should just be more girls in gaming, more girls in esports, and screw it, I'm gonna do this all in one take. So as I said, let me know, and yeah, a little bit scared about this one. One last announcement before I go, guys. Next week's Terra Talks will be postponed to August 13th. Don't worry, we're not going anywhere, just next Tuesday we're not gonna have a Terra Talks. It's kind of like vacation season, and at the same time we're trying to coordinate like travel and a bunch of other stuff, but we'll be back, we'll be consistent, and everything will be 10 times better, so don't worry about that. Can't wait to see you guys next week. Love you guys, bye! Oh, and of course, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you follow us on social networks. And just have a kick-ass day, play your Steam games, and next week when I'm not around, make sure you just play a lot of extra games and stop watching this, you guys. This is like 10 minutes you could have been gaming. What's wrong with you? Also on Steam is Castle Storm. This tower destruction game looks pretty sweet and lets you play a role in the question, who's hotter? Who's hotter? I said who's hotter? Knights or Vikings? I definitely have to go with the Vikings on that one.